Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be talking about a backpack that I just picked up from a company called Cinomadist. Now, this is a really cool backpack with a ton of features. I'm going to show you this thing in action. I'm going to break it down, show you all the different features. It is waterproof, it is super rugged, it does have a ton of expandability built into it, and it's only about 130 bucks. So again, if you're looking for a budget priced but well-made backpack to carry all your stuff for adventures or for the office, stay tuned to learn more about the Cinomadist travel backpack.
Understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, you guys. So as I mentioned, today I'm talking about this Cinomadist backpack. Now I'm just going to kind of run through this thing. I'm going to open it all up. I'm going to show you the features of it. This thing does have some really nice features that I will start with. These are YKK zippers. So really heavy duty, well made, really smoothly operating zippers, right? It does have 14 pockets on the thing. The exterior shell is made of 1800D ripstop material. So again, super rugged, super well built, and waterproof, which is great. If you're hauling your stuff around and it starts to rain, this is going to protect it, keep everything dry, and give you a ton of expandability. This thing does expand up to about 76% past where it is all closed up like this. So starting on the front here, you've got this sort of big pocket, which again has this nice waterproof covering over it that gives you access to this very large front pocket. There's a spot for an Apple AirTag in there. There is a retractable, removable spot for keys. So if you wanted to lock your keys in here, so you didn't have to worry about losing those, you can do that as well. And again, this is a huge pocket that goes basically all the way down that full front part of the bag. So you have this whole thing that you have access to. Now here on the side of that big pocket is another zipper with another external pocket. So if you wanted to put lighter, smaller stuff out there that you just need easy access to, I've used this for things like mints or chapstick, that kind of thing, just stuff that you want to kind of toss in, you know, charging cables, that sort of thing. Throw those in there so that you can get to them really easily, and they're right on the outside. And then in here you could throw, you know, other charging cables, things like that, your keys, your Apple AirTag. Now, on the top here, you've got this really heavy-duty handle that makes it really easy to pick up. And you've got these kind of D-rings that you could use to attach other things to the bag, which I really like. You've also got a sideways carrying handle. So if you prefer to carry it like this, you could do that as well. Or if it's like in the back of your trunk of your car and you just want to get it out, that makes it really easy to get. There are also additional D-rings down here on the bottom. So again, you could strap things to the side, like I'm picturing a tripod or something like that. You could put over here, and then you could use these D-rings to strap it to the side of it. But it just gives you a ton of flexibility for ways to attach things to the exterior of this bag. Now going into the main body of the backpack here, when we unzip these zippers, one thing that I like is they only go part way down. So if you had stuff sitting in here, let's say, you don't have to worry about your stuff all falling out. It's going to kind of keep stuff locked in there. Now you do have a shoulder strap that you could use this again with these D-rings on here. You could attach these to this, and then you could carry it sort of like a sideways bag for your laptop or whatever. On the inside of this front pocket, I love this. They've got a spot for a pen, and it's clearly marked. They've got a spot for a smartphone. And then you've got other slots just to store, you know, a ton of things, just any accessories that you've got. On the back of the bag here, you've got this big mesh pocket. So again, you could put cords in there. You could put anything that you want to kind of be able to see, but keep separate from the main body of the bag in there. Socks, underwear, that kind of thing. And they do have this RFID pouch in here. So again, if you wanted to put your car keys or things like that and not have to worry about someone, you know, using it to open your vehicle or your phone, and not have to worry about your credit cards, that sort of thing, not have to worry about your, you know, identity being stolen, you could put them in this pocket, which will prevent people from being able to read that signal, which is awesome. So then that is that sort of front pocket. This middle section here unzips down the side. So what's really cool about that is that it gives you full access. So you could pack this thing open like this, put all your clothes in it, fold things up, stack them up, and then you could just fold it shut and have all your clothes in there. They also have this little mesh screen in here. So again, let's say that you had all your clothes, right? And right now this is collapsed, and I'm going to open this in a second so you can see how big this gets. But if you had, you know, socks, underwear, shirts, pants, you could fold them up, put them in here, zip this thing so that they are in place, lay the rest of your clothes over here that you've got. You've also got this bag here that is sort of a rubberized and waterproof and clear. So if you wanted to put toiletries and things like that in this pocket, you can do that. You can see what's in there. and it's going to keep your stuff protected and not have any leaks hitting your clothes. But then you can lay your other clothes here, and then boom, lay that thing down, zip it up, and you've got all your clothes packed. So now if you want to expand the bag, if you are taking a bunch of clothes, let's say going on vacation, that's this sort of side zipper here. So when you undo this all the way around here, that is going to allow you to expand that bag. And you can see just how big that thing gets, right? So now we are fully expanded. And if we do the same thing that we just did a second ago, unzipping this down the side, and we lay this down, and we unzip our little mesh pocket, now you can see there is just a ton of space in here, right? So again, for clothes, things like that, you can put all your clothes in here, zip them down so they are held in place, lay any remaining stuff that you've got over here, close it up, zip it up, everything's gonna fit. Now moving on to this sort of final back pocket here, that's this zipper at the very back. In here, you've got this really nice quilted material, and this is intended for your laptop. So you'll see it says laptop right there. So you've got your spot for your laptop right back here. This is all really nicely quilted and padded, so it's going to protect that. And then on the front here, you've got a separate quilted pocket that says cell phone on it. So again, you can put your cell phone. I keep cables in here, so I typically keep my computer charging cables in there. But then that keeps it from scratching up your computer when it's down in this pocket as well. And again, this only zips down about a quarter of the way down the bag, which I like because I'm not going to have to worry about my laptop flying out or falling out, say when I'm in an airport or something like that. Now, another sort of nice thing that is sort of a surprise on the back of the bag here is you've got this little button right here. And when you undo that button, this whole back of the bag here is actually another giant pocket. So if you had bigger stuff that you needed to throw down in here, obviously it's against your back, so you want it to be something pretty flat. But I mean, for work, I've had print material that I've had to take places before that I didn't really have room for. I didn't want to put it in here. I could put that back here. You can put anything that you want back there. That's flat and going to go against your back. Then you've got all this padding here that's going to keep the backpack comfortable on your back. You'll also notice this strip here in the middle. That is for luggage. So if you had a roller luggage, you can set this down sideways and you can put that strap over it and it will hold your bag to your roller luggage, which is pretty sweet. Now, as for the straps themselves, of course, they are super padded, really, really comfortable. There is a chest strap across here, so to sort of spread the load and make things more comfortable, this is adjustable, and you could use that to kind of keep the straps in a certain position so that they don't slide around on your body. These are reflective strips here too. So again, in the city or something like that, a light is going to hit that. It's going to reflect. It's going to keep you safe so that people can see you better. But so then that just makes this backpack super comfortable to carry. So I primarily use this thing again as a camera bag and sometimes as like a travel bag, but you totally could use this for just about anything, including camping, because it's waterproof. All right, guys, so as you saw, that thing is just packed with features, right? So again, whether you're carrying a laptop and some charging cords and things like that to go on vacation, or, you know, packing all your camping gear down or things like that, I wouldn't recommend it for like a backpacking trip per se. But if you've got a bunch of different camera gear, that's what I'm planning to use it for, throwing camera gear and stuff in there for when I go on my overlanding trips. If I want to take pictures or shoot videos or things like that, I can throw a tripod in there. I can throw all my different mounts and camera gear and stuff in there and then use that for that. So there's just a ton of different ways to use it. And for 130 bucks, you're not out a ton of money if you just destroy the thing in the next 5 years, but it's really well built. It seems like it's going to last just based on my initial impressions. So of course there will be a link in the description down below to the backpack. So if you want to learn more about it, or if you want to pick one up for yourself, check out that link. If you have any questions or anything like that, post up in the comments down below and I'll be happy to answer them. Of course, as always, below this video will be links to all my social channels. So wherever you want to come hang out, I would love to have you in the conversation. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I do a podcast every couple weeks. So there's tons of ways to engage with all things overlanding. Then if you want to say thanks, if you want to support the channel, a nice passive way to do that is this join button down below this video. That's just a passive way to support the channel and get you early access to the video as well as some other perks. Now, if you want to be more involved with all things overlanding, there's also a link to my Patreon group where we have a 24/7 Discord. We all kind of chat about our rigs and our cars. We share memes. It's a good time. So if that sounds good, check that out. We also do a monthly Zoom call, and we're doing a couple of trips in person per year to get together, shoot the shit, and drink some beer. Also below this video is a link to my website where I've got funny overlanding camping themed patches and stickers, things like I hate people so I camp, or F people let's go overlanding. There's all things overlanding patches and stickers. So if you're into any of that stuff, if you want to slap some stickers on your rig or your fridge or your windows, or patches on your headliner, there's tons of options down there that are related to overlanding and camping that are funny, and they're pretty cheap. So check that out. And then, of course, there is the Newbie Overlanders Facebook group. That is a free group to join. We have about 24,000 members at the time that I'm recording this video, and it's just a great way to meet other like-minded people. And unlike the big groups, we don't allow bullying or anything like that. We are all trying to be helpful and just help each other out to get into the hobby of overlanding. So if you want a more positive place to kind of ask questions and learn about overlanding, that would be a great place for you, and we would love to have you. But again, I hope that video on the Cinomadist travel backpack was helpful. Click that like button if it was. Make sure to click that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.